Hello and welcome, my dear students. In this module, we will move and learn further about the rest of the physical divisions of Asia. In this module, we will learn about the plateaus of the south, the river valleys, and also about the island groups of Asia. So let's begin. The plateaus of the south. This is the third physical division of Asia. Look at the map. This is shown by the orange color. These are very ancient blocks. They are very strong and durable. They have not been eroded so much because they are made up of old hard crystalline rocks. Old hard crystalline rocks are very strong and durable. They do not get easily eroded. So this is the southern plateau of Asia. So there are three plateaus: Plateau of Arabia, the Deccan Plateau in India, and the Plateau of Shan and Yunnan. So students, let's proceed. What is these plateaus are located? So what is the location? To the south of the central zone of mountains. So children, if we go through the map, it is the central zone of mountains, and to the south of it lies the plateaus. All the plateaus, old blocks of Asia. They include Plateau of Arabia, the Deccan Plateau, and the Plateau of Shan and Yunnan. So students, I have just shown you in the map. So this is the Arabian desert and this is the Arabian Plateau. This is also a plateau. I have already told you they are made up of old hard rocks. They are very durable. They do not get eroded easily. Next is the Deccan Plateau in India. This is formed as a result of volcanic eruption, and the lava which came out from the volcano cooled down to form crystalline rocks, and they are very durable. And next is the Plateau of Shan and Yunnan. So these are the plateaus that form the southern plateau of Asia. Students, the next physical division, that is the fourth one, is the fertile alluvial plains or the river basins of Asia. So let's see which are the important rivers of Asia and how they have made these fertile plains. Students, you can see in this map the important rivers which are marked with red. River Ob, Yenisei, Lena, River Amur, Yangtze, Brahmaputra, River Ganga, Indus, Salween, Mekong, River Yellow. So there are so many rivers. These are major ones. There are several other rivers that drain the continent and has made fertile plains and has boosted agriculture. And children, you know very well how much agriculture is important for the fulfillment of the food requirement of the people of the whole world. All of us require food and we need grains. We depend on grains for our food. So these rivers in Asia, they have made the area fertile for agriculture. So students, there are several river basins like Indus River Basin, Ganga River Basin, Brahmaputra River Basin, Yangtze, Zhejiang River Basin, River Amur has made its basin, Wangho, River Lena, Yenisei, Ob, Amu Darya, River Sar Darya, Euphrates and Tigris. So these are the important ones. I should not forget River Irrawaddy, Salween and Mekong. They have also formed fertile valleys and has boosted agriculture. Plains of Asia are some of the most important agricultural land in the world. So children, pay attention to the statement. Plains of Asia are some of the most important agricultural land. That means they are very fertile. These plains are very densely populated. People want to live here because it's fertile. And if land is fertile, we can do agriculture, we can grow crops for our food. Even we can sell the crop, excess crop, for more income. So always fertile land is in demand. So important rivers are River Gange and Yangtze in China, Ganga and Brahmaputra in India, Indus in Pakistan, Euphrates and Tigris in Iraq, Irrawaddy, Salween and Mekong in Southeast Asia, and Yangtze, children, is the longest river of Asia. So this is all about the fertile alluvial plains of Asia formed by different rivers. Now children, we come to the last physical division of Asia, the island groups. So here children, you can see the blue color signify the islands. Islands of Indonesia, islands of Philippines. Children, when there are several small islands together, we call them archipelago. Archipelago is a word which signify a group of islands. So an archipelago, Indonesia, Philippines, Taiwan, Japan and Sakhalin Islands. So these are the important islands and they together form the group of islands of Asia. There are several islands, off means away, little away from the eastern and southeastern coast of Asia. Children, island is a landform which is surrounded by water and it's a small landform. It's a small landmass which is surrounded by water on all sides. So the islands are away, definitely they are not connected to the continent, they are away from the continent in the ocean surrounded by water. These islands are either peaks of fold mountains or they are the peaks of volcanic mountains. Now children, what happens? As you see mountains on the continents, there are also mountains on the ocean floor. So when the mountain peak come out of the water, they form islands. So often these islands are peaks of fold mountain or maybe they are peaks of volcanic mountains. Most of them are part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. So students, all of us know what is Pacific Ring of Fire. All around the Pacific Ocean, there are active volcanoes. They keep erupting often and that's why it's known as Pacific Ring of Fire. Now students, this area experiences earthquake and volcanic eruptions. So volcanic eruption, as I told you, there are active volcanoes. They keep erupting periodically, means after some time they keep on erupting. So definitely when volcano will erupt, there will be a movement on the earth's surface. So that leads to earthquake. What is earthquake? It's movement in the earth crust. So definitely when volcano will erupt, the earth crust will move and it will be earthquake. So this area is also region of earthquake and volcanic eruption. So students, this is all about the island groups. Now here, most of these islands form nations. These islands are also nations, countries like Japan and Philippines. Indonesia and Philippines are the part of the largest archipelago. Children, I told you what is an archipelago? Group of island. So Indonesia and Philippines forms the largest archipelago in the world. It is known as Malay Archipelago. So the Philippines and Indonesia are the part of Malay Archipelago, which is the largest archipelago in the world. So students, that's all about the physical divisions of Asia. I hope you understood everything. Thank you very much.